Yeah.
Okay, it's the couple leaning against the wall. The cute little couple there. The girl's got the white T-shirt on. You see them?
Yeah. Yeah, I got him.
Just going over to ask for a light, it looks like. She's not going to be carrying, so wait for our guy to go over to here.
You got it?
Yeah, it's my house anyway.
Seems to like the idea.
This one.
We'll wait for the transaction.
Righto, yeah.
I only want one.
One? All right, cool. Hurry up. Give it to me.
Okay, it's done. Okay, don't.
It's all right, it's all right. Go away, man. Go away. You're under arrest. Spit it out. Spit it out. Spit it out. They got him. Okay.
Are you charging her? She's only 15 years old, Bill.
And she's selling smack, Vincent?
No. Her boyfriend is selling cats for $30 down at the railway station. She is not a major player.
I was wondering if she might have said anything and give us some clues to the bigger picture, you know?
Yeah, she wants to be an actress. Look at her. Well, if you're asking me who's the person in the community that she most admires and wants to emulate, it's Lisa Chung. Apparently she drives a red convertible, she wears Ray-Bans, she's rich and she's beautiful. Who's Lisa Chung?
Does your client mention a name of a businessman by the name of Tuan Ma?
No. Who's Tuan Ma?
Harry, you know as well as I do that we are doing the best we can with the resources we have, okay?
Oh, face it, Virginia. You know the cops are losing the battle. The kids are selling heroin out there openly in the streets without fear of apprehension.
Can I get you an aspirin?
You know I was elected as mayor on the platform of law and order, correct?
Well, I guess so.
So the message is very clear from the community. They've had enough. They want the law enforced. And they want those people out there to know if they do the crime, they do the time.
Harry, it's not that simple, I'm afraid.
Yes, it is. It's time to heave the big stick.
No, look, I could go around 24 hours a day arresting these street dealers. But, you know, it's not cost effective. That is not going to stop the flow of the heroin coming in here.
Do you know why? It's because the judicial system here holds no fears for them. Over there, if you buy 1 ounce of heroin, you get 50 years in a death camp.
Yes,
Over here,
yes, I'm aware of that.
you get 6 months in a juvenile detention center. You get rehab, you get workshops in
Yes, all
life
right.
skills.
Harry, the point Bill is trying to make is that for every street dealer we pull off the streets, there's a million kids out there ready to jump back into their place, okay?
So, Virginia, what do you want me to do? Give up?
No, I'm not asking you to give up, neither are we.
So, where are your multi-million-dollar drug busts? Your huge successes?
Harry, it's a double-edged sword. Come on, there are people out in the community who know who the drug importers are, but they're not telling
They
us.
won't talk to us.
How can you expect them to cooperate with the police when the police response to them is so blatantly racist?
Yep, this is Jerry from the Crisis Centre. Yes, Mr. Williams. Yeah. Yep, Vince asked me to give you a... I can help.
Montmart's work has been getting really crooked lately. Send someone to check on this one woman. She's sick as a dog. TB, could be anything.
Yep.
We've got to get on top of this.
Yeah.
Bosses don't give a shit.
All right, see if we can get to the bottom of it. Is Maxine in, Jerry?
Yeah, she's still with the Vietnamese lady.
Well, could you tell her that Mr. Lee is here and I'm here to see her, please?
no.
Want me
If you
to-
could- Could you?
Fine.
Let's go. Mr. Williams, yeah?
Please, not the hospital. I'm not going... No, listen, I
I want to contact your family, your husband maybe. Where would your husband be?
My husband is not here. He's not here. He's in refugee camp. I just want to have some tablets.
Does the name Lisa Chung mean anything to you?
She's Torma's girlfriend. She drives that little red Saab around.
Do you know what sort of work she does? What her job is? Anything?
Bill, you're making me blush. Red's a colour of joy, happiness. It's a job to spread it around.
No.
Cough tablets. I just want to... Wait. Nothing is wrong. I'm
Jen.
just coughing because I breathed some dust. I need some cough tablet
You need-
because
You need medical
I have coughed
attention
like
that
this
I can't
before.
give you. We need
You
to
are
get you some
doctor.
tests. I'm
You're
not
he-
equipped to deal with this.
Yes,
I'm
but
calling an ambulance.
no.
Is it TB?
Well, let's not panic just yet, all right?
But it could be.
Well, yes, it could also be pneumonia, it could be bronchitis, it could be any number of respiratory infections.
That's it. I'm going to call Alan Bloody Shanker, the health department, right now.
Harry.
Close this factory down.
Harry, the most I would suggest is testing her co-workers as a precautionary measure. There's nothing...
Alan Shanker, please.
Nothing else.
What about Legionnaires' disease
What about
from the air
Legionnaires'
conditioning?
disease? Oh, come on, Harry. I don't know what it is, and we won't until some tests are done, OK? I mean, please, let's not spread any rumours about the Asian community and TB, OK?
You leave the Asian community to me. Have you seen the inside of the sweatshop? The bloody disgrace. Alan! You've got a problem with the factory.
What are you
It's Harry.
doing lurking in there?
Yes.
Just seeing how things are going. I might tag along with this health department
Oh,
thing.
great. Fantastic. The more the merrier.
So how are you? You okay?
Yep. Yeah, I'm fine. Honestly. Never better. Yeah, just put it over your nose, Chen. So when you need to, pop it over there, OK? Because it's not going to help you unless you put it over your nose, Chen.
Sao vậy?
Con lại thăm mẹ.
Dạ.
Mẹ cũng không biết làm sao nữa con.
Phải không?
Tự nhiên họ bắt mẹ làm gì. This is Bao, my son.
All right. Hi. Hi, Maxine Summers. I'm a doctor at the crisis centre in Wild Street.
Con đi thăm mẹ. Mà con ăn bận không có cài nút áo lại.
So, how much is this going to cost?
It won't cost her anything. This is a public hospital, so
Is
it's
that
free.
right?
Yeah.
How long are you going to make her stay here?
Well, until she gets better. Your mother could be quite sick at the moment. She might have TB, but we won't know until we get the chest X-ray.
Yeah, but huh?
What are you doing?
Ơi, con dẫn đi thăm mẹ mà con dẫn
Dạ.
theo. Đi ra, đi ra. Ra lẹ, gangsters, ra ngoài. Trời đất
Không sao
ơi,
đâu.
con đi thăm mẹ con dẫn nó theo.
Mẹ chứ ra
Làm
khỏe
sao
thì
mà
không
mẹ
có sao
mặn
đâu.
được. Mẹ lo con đi chơi với cái đồ quỷ
Look,
sứ gì đâu không.
if
con
you need
nhớ.
money for a doctor or anything, or medicine or whatever, you come and see me, all right? I can get you as much money as you want, all right? Now, let's go.
Has anyone rung them, told them that we're coming?
Nope. Element of surprise. Russian, catch them on the hop. What do you think, Bill?
Well, it's your show. I'm just here to watch
This isn't
and
Fort
learn.
Apache, the Bronx, you know.
Turn your machines off! Everybody, now! I want the machines off! Now!
Đủ đó.
Đang làm mà They told you to stop. You wanna win! Tiếp tục làm đi. Harry, Lee. Never mind what he said. Hurry up.
Ta đang làm gì mà tốt đi?
Not gonna say by itself. Hurry up. These people here are from the health department. They are not from immigration. We need you to cooperate with us. And these people are with the health department. We are here to run some checks. We need your help. It's for your good. Tell them to turn the machines off. Turn the machines off.
Hi, I'm Dr. Maxine Summers.
Come on.
Look, we admitted one of your workers into hospital last night, and we need to do some tests. Just some precautionary measure. We just need to run some tests.
For
Okay,
we'll
for
shut the
TB.
place down.
Harry, we do not need to shut anything down,
Tests,
all right?
tests for what?
Yes, tests for TB. Look, they're very simple skin tests. If there's any adverse reactions, we'll come back in a couple of days and do some chest X-rays.
Sure, you can test anyone you like.
Thank you very much. Anyone that's had extended time in here could have been exposed.
Listen up, everyone. These people are from the health department, and they're just here to test for tuberculosis. There's nothing to worry about. It's not painful. I'll go first, and then you, huh? Okay.
950 46111. Yep. Hey, Dee.
They've taken Danny. Some prick from Docks.
Okay.
This guy's waiting for me after I go to pick him up at school and says he'll come to the house, says he'll give me time to have the house cleaned
down.
up. They've taken Danny.
Okay.
I'm taking Danny to childcare, and at lunchtime, here he is. He's pulled a needle out of his lunchbox like a syringe.
Where did your son find the syringe,
He's playing sword fights with it, and then Doc fronts up. Did Mummy feed you? Does Mummy wash you?
Did he find the
Where'd
syringe
you find
at
the
your
spiky
house?
thing, mate?
Dee, did he find the syringe at your house?
Well, my friend Sal's been staying over, right?
Yeah, okay. So is she a user?
No, I wouldn't have said so.
You wouldn't have said so.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh, okay. Well, do you have the name of your case officer? Because I can give him a call and I'll start talking to them now, Dee.
Sorry, Vince.
Do you know
You've got to get him back, Vince.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get your name. What's your name?
I need to get to my office.
Yeah, but what's your name? Sorry.
Lisa Chung.
Lisa
Number
Chung.
3 wife.
Ah, and what sort of work do you do here?
Miss Chung assists me with financial matters, officer.
Oh, is that right?
That's right.
Mr. Lee, I
That
didn't
must be
ask you to
very
come up tomorrow.
fascinating.
Yes, she has her MBA.
Ah, her parents must be very happy about that.
Well, I think they are.
Get any results from that?
An MBA, so she looks after financial.
She looks after all the accounts in the office and any other duties that might.
Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that.
Bitch!
Could I take that, please?
Bitch! She hit me! Oh, Harry, it was hardly a scratch. Harry, it was only an
want a charge.
You what? You want a charge?
Harry.
What? You want her charge?
Have a look.
Okay. I'm sorry, there's been a complaint laid, so I'm going to have to follow it up.
Bill.
I'm going to have to arrest you.
This is ridiculous. It's a minor abrasion. The most I would give for this is a band-aid. Can we get back to what we're here for?
Okay, let's go.
Can I have your full name and address, please?
Lisa Cheng.
Can you spell that, please?
Lisa.
Can you put your things on the table, please?
How long is this going to take? I've got a lot of things to get done today.
Well, you should have thought of that before you tried to deck poor old mare, shouldn't you?
These yours?
They're prescription.
And what are they for?
Pull on back if you know the hand.
Thanks.
Look, is this actually necessary?
Well, you've been arrested in relation to an assault, and I'm entitled to ask you these questions. Now, leave that briefcase there, please. You've got the right to legal representative, or you can remain silent. It's up to you. So, you're Mr. Maher's financial advisor, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, 5 years ago, Mr. Maher was a refugee. Now, he's a millionaire businessman, living in a mansion. He's got all the trappings. Rags to riches in 5 years. Just doesn't add up, does it?
How does that relate to this assault?
Well, no one's in any doubt as to where Mr. Maher gets his finances from. What I'm saying is, if we find out that you're involved in the importation of heroin, you're going to go inside for a long time, just like your boss. You understand that?
$5,000 in chips.
Thanks. Now, I've got a little proposition to put to you. You don't have to make up your mind straight away. But you obviously know all about Mr. Maher's business transactions, where his cash comes from, where it goes to, all that sort of thing. I'm asking you to consider sharing that with the police. Now, like I said, you don't have to make up your mind straight away.
All right, I see. You've got no hard evidence. You know you can't get a warrant to enter and search Mr. Maher's premises, so why not haul in the staff and harass them? Well, it's a start, isn't it?
Yeah,
You've got
it's a
nothing
start.
else.
Yeah. But like I said, you'll have plenty of time to think about it while the constable here conducts a strip search. Constable, could you organise that strip search, please? And I'll photostat all these documents. Thank you.
Could you follow me, please?
Honestly, this thing with you and Tuan Ma's turning into an obsession, Harry.
It's not. It's just a Chinese-Vietnamese thing.
Well, what's that? What?
It's Chinese-Vietnamese people. We hate each other's guts. It's tribal. That's all. They think we're peasants. We think they're assholes.
Okay, well, you know the girl you had arrested, she's part Chinese.
Yes, but it's a different thing. She's a new territory princess. I'm mainland. Besides, she thinks I'm Hakka, and I don't approve of mixed marriages.
Okay. Great noodles.
Do you know Tuan Ma is one of the biggest heroin importers in this country? He makes great noodles, but he's a big guy.
He makes noodles.
Owns this restaurant.
Harry, what are you doing? Why are you deliberately sticking your neck out? Do you know how dangerous this could get?
Max, something big is about to happen.
Something big?
Yes, I can't say too much about it, but he's right in the middle of it.
All right, have you told Bill?
No.
Why not?
What the cop's going to do about it? Nothing. It's me he's got to worry about. I've put a blowtorch to his belly.
Harry, you're a mayor. You are supposed to officiate at citizenship ceremonies. You know, you cut ribbons, you kiss babies' heads.
Mayor Giuliani of New York. Zero tolerance.
This isn't New York.
No, it's worse. It's a Western. It's a film.
This isn't the movies.
Cowboys and Indians.
This isn't
yes.
the movies. Harry, we are not living in the movies.
Do you know Lee Marvin? Famous Chinese cowboy. Relative.
He's a relative.
Bill, you've arrested Lisa Chong?
Yeah. I'm giving her the idea of maybe wanting to come over and join the forces of darkness. What do you think, Virginia?
Well, I think you should let her go.
Let her go? Why? That'd be a good reason to let her go.
Oh, I have reasons. I need the offence wiped and I want her out of the building.
What, is this a favour for somebody?
Oh, here we go.
Further up the food chain, is it, with
yeah,
their snout in
right.
the
Okay,
trough?
settle
Is that
down.
what's happening?
I am prepared to give you that in writing, all right?
Yep, all right.
Then let her go. What now?
You must be getting in bed with all the right people. You're free to go.
The photocopies you took, I want them.
Forget it. I'll keep this documentation. You want to make a complaint? Hey?
No complaints. Just treat me the same as anybody else next time.
Constable, can you organise a property?
Anyway, Custer's dead. The 7th Cavalry have been massacred, and Sioux and Cheyenne are on the warpath.
Right.
Right?
Yeah?
And then Captain Nathan Brittles, he retires in 6 days' time. And you see John Wayne, who plays Captain Nathan Brittles, he starts striking the days of the calendar, but he's got one more patrol to do before he retires. And the Apache Indians, they keep following, but they're kind of in the background all the time, so he doesn't quite see them.
Right, so what happens? What?
Go see the film. It's a classic.
Okay.
She wore a yellow ribbon. It's got a classic line in it. John Wayne says, "Don't apologize. It's a sign of weakness."
Oh.
You know Seven, the film Seven?
Yeah.
They ripped it off from there. Morgan Freeman says to Brad Pitt, just before he retires from Homicide, a few days before, he says, "Don't apologize. It's a sign of weakness." Johnny, hang on a second. Johnny.
Harry, I don't really have time for this.
Yeah. Good. Thank you for the parcel, and I'll give you a call about the other things.
Harry, can you hear me? Harry! God. Oh my God. Somebody call an ambulance! Somebody call an ambulance! I didn't even see the car. There was other witnesses. Can't you please go and talk to them?
They've all gone. There's nobody here. Just what happened?
All
Just
I
tell
was
me.
doing was having lunch with the guy, all right?
Yeah.
I was upset because of his behaviour this morning and he was going to explain himself to me, that was all.
And what did he say? Did he say anything?
No, he didn't say anything. He said he thought Tuan Ma was a heroin importer, that something big was going to happen, all right?
Did he say what this something big was?
No,
I mean, was there any evidence?
What
Did
do
he
you
give
want from me?
evidence?
He's just been shot dead in front of me. What do you want?
I want you to go over everything in your mind.
I don't have anything. He was
Try and
talking
remember
about...
something,
He was talking,
anything.
He was talking about cowboy films, all right? That's it. That's all I know. But my guess is he was deliberately sticking his neck out. He didn't trust you guys. He didn't think the police force was going to do anything about Tuan Ma, so he thought he'd do it himself. You know, even eating in that restaurant was provocative. It's Tuan Ma's restaurant.
So what's the directive, Virginia? I mean, normally in a murder case like this, I'd go and talk to the owner of the restaurant, Tuan Ma. Is there something you'd like me to do here?
Well, I think you'd go have a chat with Tuan Ma.
Thank you.
I've closed the restaurant as a sign of respect. Harry did a lot for this community. He gave of himself, selflessly. He'll be missed by all of us.
So where were you when Harry was shot?
Where was I? Well, my employees were tested for tuberculosis this morning, as you know. After that, I decided to close the factory until we learned the results. I then sent the workers home. This is what Harry would have wanted.
Well, let's not forget that Miss Chung assaulted Harry.
Yes. My apologies for Miss Chung's outburst. Miss Chung, you will apologize to Mr. McCoy.
I acted in haste. Please accept my sincere apologies.
Let me assure you, officer, I will do everything in my powers to cooperate with the police and bring the people who did this hideous crime to justice.
Outspoken Mayor Harry Lee was gunned down this afternoon outside a Vietnamese restaurant. The local politician was never far from controversy. Indeed, associates say Harry Lee preferred it that way. This morning, he was fighting for workers' rights in a local factory.
Doc's rang me. It was Susan. She explained the situation. She's already made an appointment at the family court. But I sort of said that I thought it was unfair that Dee and Danny spent that time apart, so...
Yeah, well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, well, there was a few conditions, but,
Yeah,
it'll only be for a week.
What?
She just was keen that someone would keep an eye on them.
Yeah, sure. You're going to go and stay with them, that's fine.
Vince? I'd like you to meet the most handsome boy ever born. This is Danny.
How are you, Danny?
Very well.
How are you? I'm Vince.
Police suspect that his taste for controversy may have brought the crusading mayor to a sudden and violent death. No suspects have been
I'll
named.
tell you about
at
one
this
thing.
stage.
Heroin. Lots and lots of heroin.
Hi. Just wanted to see if you're okay.
Yeah, you know, I'm just getting on with things. You know. So, how's the case going?
Oh, good. Harry was very unlucky. The bullet actually hit him in the arm, deflected off the bone, and went into his chest cavity. If it had gone straight through, it would have just been a flesh wound. He could have walked away. But you know, I got a feeling it was just supposed to scare him off and not actually kill him.
Well, you're certainly not enhancing my sense of security or well-being.
Well, I could always put on a 24-hour guard for you.
I reckon I'll be okay. Thanks.
So you think you're going to make it?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll be okay. I'll be fine.
Good. Listen, there's a little favour I'd like to ask. We're getting nowhere in the community. Nobody's talking. But you've got an in with Bauer's mother. I was just wondering if you could find out if she knew where he was when Harry was killed. Could you do that? I mean, just think about it. We're up against a brick wall otherwise.
You know, there's something I think you should know. I think your behaviour today was as bad as Harry's. Just thought you should know that.
Vince?
Yeah.
Okay, we've got an assignment to do, and you've got to create your own ethical dilemma and then take positions on it.
Hey, Vince.
It's challenging.
What do you reckon? Sober enough for my case officer?
Yeah, it looks great, especially with your cut-offs.
Okay, this is the one our tutor gave us. Would you pose naked for a centrefold if it meant you could save the life of a child?
Really?
I'd do it for nothing.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd do it. I mean, that's the ethical dilemma, isn't it?
I'll tell you what about if I was to wear a short skirt to see the fella from Dogs? Now that's an ethical dilemma. Huh?
Yeah.
No, actually, that's a really good idea.
Great idea, dude.
Hey, don't knock it, Jerry, it works.
Some people.
Okay, Jerry. What's the big dump on me all of a sudden,
Nothing, I was just making a small point.
Be careful with your small points, all right? At the expense of others.
I'm sorry, you were an open target. I was having a joke.
Oh, piss off, Jerry. Look, you've got no idea. What would you know? Everything on a silver platter.
Don't be a bitch.
Tell you what.
What?
I can see what you're trying to be.
What?
Right, but I know what you were. Okay?
Dee? Okay, I was having a joke. I'm sorry.
Well, it's not funny. I'm not interested. All right, you just piss off.
Dee! I was kidding! I shouldn't have said anything, you know. I should have just shut up.
Hey, come on. You didn't say anything.
No, she just took it out of context. You were joking.
No, man. I know, Dean. You know, we go back a long way. I used to keep the shit at bay. I should have known that. I think I'm just gonna go and sit with Danny for a while and wait for her to come back again.
What do you think you're doing, huh? My car space. Park in the back.
Bill, I've got Don Capper in my office. He's a Fed.
Right, what do they want?
He's Lisa Chong's supervisor. I couldn't tell you before because I didn't have the clearance. And she's in the job. She's one of us.
You're making her twitchy breathing down her neck like that. Don't you see? Twanmar's on the verge of a major importation, 20 kilos of smack, 30 million bucks street value. And she's saying that if you keep applying the pressure, he's going to get nervous and pull out. It can't happen, mate. This is a year's work we're talking about here. We're all set to go.
So we just need to work something out.
Hey, what are you saying? What, you want me to drop this murder case?
No,
do you?
hang
Is that
on.
what you're saying?
No,
I just
look.
drop it.
Of course I'm not saying that. Look, we just got to open up some lines of communication, put down some ground rules, learn to love
Yeah,
one
well,
another.
wait, I understand the ground rules. There's a few blokes come over here working our patch. You let us know what's happening right from the beginning. You know, you come and let us know.
Mate, there's
What are we
17
talking
different crime agencies working this patch at any given time. We couldn't afford the phone bills.
That's okay. So we're all under pressure here. We all understand that now. Okay? I've got the community pressure to go hard on Harry's murder. I've got the people upstairs telling me to make the drug importation a priority. You can talk to Lisa Chung, but don't tread on anybody's toes.
Right, yeah, I'm willing to talk to her.
Well, talk to her.
I'm on the top floor.
Yeah.
Come on. Where the hell are you?
All right, I'm nearly there.
Come on, hurry up.
Look, I'm too close to the finish of this to have it stuffed now, you know? This could be the largest heroin seizure this state has ever seen, so if you keep going, you're going to ruin something big.
Lou, I've got a murder investigation to do here, you know.
I don't think it compares.
Well, I mean, we could stand here and argue that one all night, right? So was it Twan Ma that made the hit on Harry, or what?
I don't know.
Well, you'd share that with me if you did know, wouldn't you?
Probably.
Probably. Boy, we're not getting very far here, are we?
You don't like me very much.
What do you mean? Do I have to?
Is it personal, or is it the colour of my skin?
Oh, come on. I lived in Asia for 4 years.
Really?
Yeah.
So what does that make you? A hero?
Well, I don't know. All right. I mean, Twan Ma wouldn't have been dumb enough to do the hit himself, so who'd you get to do it?
Look,
if you
I'm in a
did
real
know.
hurry. I really have to go now, okay? We've made the contact, so just keep out of my face, okay?
Wow.
Hi, Maxine.
Hi. Look at you. You look great. And all of this stuff.
Yeah, my son bought it for me.
Well, I had to wait for Bao to leave, didn't I?
Yeah. So, and?
I really don't like doing this, Bill.
No,
you
I
know that?
I know. But look, you want something done about Harry's killer, don't you?
Yeah.
So what'd she say?
Well, she said that he was here at the time of Harry's murder. Bao was in the hospital.
Right. And nothing else? I mean, he seems to be spending a whole lot of money. Where's he getting money from?
How
Did she
would
give
I
an
know?
explanation
How
for that?
would I know? What do you want me to do? Beat around the head and exact a confession out of her?
No.
That's your territory. Anyway, shouldn't you be talking to Tuan Ma about this?
Yes, I should.
Look,
but
you
I
know
just-
what? Tien's life is an absolute tragedy. They came out from Vietnam and they were stranded. They finally get here. The husband's deported to Hong Kong. He's been there for 11 years. Every cent that woman earns, she sends back to Hong Kong, you know, in some hope that eventually she'll see him. They've seen each other for half an hour in all that time, and they weren't even allowed to touch. You know what? Yes, I want Harry's killer caught. But don't ask me to do this again.
Okay, I appreciate it.
I'm gonna check the urn and get some biscuits and stuff.
Sure. Did you speak to Dee this morning?
Yeah.
Jeff, I don't know where they are. You know where they are?
You're on the right track there. I should be able to tell what they contain and everything.
You know. Oh, right.
Sorry I'm late. Parents without partners, I know. I'm in my office, okay?
Shit. Shit. Do you wanna put the biscuits out and stuff? I'm gonna go home, okay?
Sure.
I've been checking your service history. You've got a number of unsubstantiated complaints against you. That's good. Usually means you're doing a job.
Ah, so this is the sort of thing you do, is it? What, you break into people's places and you clean it up for them and everything? Is that what you do?
No.
Is that the sort of thing you do undercover, is it?
No.
Why, is there something here you want to discuss with me?
Well, I don't know how much longer I can keep this going. You know, it's been crazy since the shooting. It's changed everything.
So you're telling me here that Tuan Ma made that hit on Harry, eh?
Yes.
That's what you're telling me?
Yes, yes. I don't know who he got to do it. That's the truth, okay? That's the truth. Can I have some water? Thanks. I mean, if he's having people killed, shit, I'd be gone in a moment.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the job, isn't it? You're undercover. Because you're going to be paranoid, scared, all that sort of thing. It goes with the territory. But you got your supervisor.
Don Kappa. Give me a break. Look, you shouldn't have done the strip search, okay? It freaked me.
Yeah, well, you know the routine. You know the routine. I thought you were working for Tuan Ma. You know what it's about. I wanted to make you scared, intimidate you, all that sort of stuff to get you over.
I don't want to go home tonight.
Hints?
I could be completely wrong here, but I get the feeling that my careful investigation into Harry's murder isn't actually gripping your imagination. Would I be right there?
Well, I've just always assumed he was working for the opposition.
Oh, really? Like who?
Well, one of the Chinese syndicates. I don't know. I guess that's some other copper's problem.
So what you're telling me, while Harry's been putting the heat on Ma, these Chinese importers have been getting free run? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Harry was a chronic gambler. He was up to his ears in debt. Somebody bailed him out, and there's got to be a reason why. Well, I've been there 10 months, and it's my job to minimize Ma's tax liabilities for his companies. It's fascinating, really.
And he's always lavishing you with money and gifts.
Well, yeah. He's very generous.
Well, I hope you're keeping the receipts. You know, for when you've got to give it all back. Yeah. What's your name? What's your real name? Huh? What's your real name? Boy, what's your real name? It's not Lisa. Shut up.
I'm worried Tuan is going to use power out of me for the importation.
Why, is that a possibility?
He's becoming the favoured son. It's like we're competing for a place in Ma's heart. Whoever pleases the most will be rewarded with the importation.
Yeah, I suppose Harry Lee would be a pretty hard act to follow, wouldn't he?
It's a classic Chinese fable. The favoured son at war with a scheming concubine.
So how does a concubine ensure an auspicious outcome?
How do concubines usually get their way?
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
Look, I just wanted to apologise for earlier on. I think I overreacted.
No. No
No?
problem. Don't worry.
Yeah, well, it's been a rough couple of weeks, and probably good if you made some allowances. So, can I come in?
Sorry.
Right, okay. So, the TB tests. It's not TB. Tien's in the clear, and we'll know about the others tomorrow.
Okay.
So you can probably pass that message on. See ya.
Thanks.
Sorry. Gotta go.
Listen. You give me something on Bao and I'll get him out of your face.
Okay. I'll be in touch.
Are you Bao? Are you Bao?
It's up to you.
Could you come with me outside, please? Get out of the way! Move! Move! You see, we got extortion. Yeah, I can make that one stick. There you go, that's 6 months. 6 months inside, right off. Just like that. We got trafficking. Whoa, jeez, we're talking ounces here, not just caps. That's a lot of heroin to be trafficking, isn't it? What's that? That's 3, maybe 5 years inside. Who's going to look after your mum while you're inside doing that type of time?
Oh, you're full of shit. I don't know what you're saying, mate. Give me an interpreter.
Yeah? Because you're Tuan Ma's right-hand man, aren't you? And you've been spending a lot of cash. Where do you get that sort of money from? What do you got to do to make that sort of money? Huh?
Just get me my interpreter, please.
Well, look, it's always going to be a big ask questioning him without any kind of leverage.
Well, I thought if I could work on him long enough, he might say something, you know? Crack.
Does he want to go? Has he said that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, well, we'll let him go.
Right, I'm going to be on your tail. Wherever you go, I'm going to be there. Don't you forget that. Now go on, go. Go on, off you go.
Your old mate Bao. 2 bullets in the back of the head, execution style.
I am so sorry.
You don't know my son, right? Don't lie to me, it's not.
Hey. The heroin's here. Tuan Ma's importation. It's docked. It's in a container from Vietnam. It's going through customs tomorrow.
Did you hear about Bao?
Yeah, it's in a shipment of sewing machines that Ma's importing for the sweatshops. I did the paperwork myself months ago.
Lisa, did you hear about Bao? He's been shot dead.
I know, but this is it. 20 kilos at least. That's about $30 million. When Ma takes possession of that consignment, we've nailed him. I don't know about you, I'm feeling really lucky tonight. I've got to go.